Hi, today I'm going to tell you how to practice yoga, or why we do yoga, so to speak. So for me, yoga has been a wonderful journey over a lifetime, really. I've been practicing yoga for almost 20 years, and it's really dramatically changed my life. I started yoga, kind of curiosity, I suppose, brought me upon it when I was just a teen. I was in a terrible car accident, and I injured my back. I ended up breaking my back, and I also had a head injury. So the practice of yoga helped me heal my back and my mind. It brought more clarity to my mind. It enabled me to focus and stay present, and it also brought pain-free recovery to my back, which normally many people would have had to have a surgery for. So I'm going to show you a few things with yoga today. One is the mat. Really all you need to do is have a mat to do yoga, and you can actually do yoga without a mat. But for the sake of today, this is kind of one of the big heavy mats, but you can use any $20 mat that you could get pretty much at any convenience store or any drugstore or any Walmart type of store across America. So the mats usually come rolled up. They're easy to transport this way. When you place it down, you can just place it on the ground and then unroll it. It's just that easy. Usually when you start the practice of yoga, you do want your mat straightened out so it's not all crooked and turned around. So just line it up. You can line it up with the floor so it's straight across. Yoga, what is yoga? Yoga is a practice, a holistic approach to well-being that incorporates our mind, our body, and our spirit. So there's psychological aspects of it, of course, physical qualities of yoga. It helps improve strength, it helps improve flexibility, it helps improve concentration of the mind, it helps with coping skills, it helps problem solving, and it really encompasses the whole spirit of who we are. So holistic medicine is really one that encompasses all three of those things, rather than just one practice that might just help your physical body. So today we're going to go over a few just general poses. The first one is tree pose, and I love tree pose because it incorporates all of those things: balance and strength and flexibility. So basically all you have to do is stand in a comfortable position, and you can do yoga. Anyone can do it. You don't have to be strong. You don't have to be flexible. That's why we do it. You don't have to be focused or present. You gain that from practicing. So you want to spread your toes, lift the toes up. It's best to do it without socks on. You can see my bare feet. And that just helps kind of that connection to the mat or the floor. You'll start by balancing on one leg. I typically always start on the right side, just otherwise I can't remember which one I'm doing. So you start on the right side, you breathe down into your feet. So yoga encompasses the breath as well as body movements. You pick the left foot up, very slowly you place the left foot into the inseam of the right thigh. You want to hug the foot and the inner thigh into the midline. So the center of your body we call the midline, just this easy. And you use your gaze, your drishti we call it, which is a focal point of where your vision is looking. It's easiest when you start this practice to look at the floor, to steady your gaze, and to follow your breath. From there, like a tree, you can stretch your arms upward towards the sky. If you feel steady, you can then take your gaze up, and your gaze starts to rise up. So as you can see, I'm balancing. I'm using my muscles to strengthen my body and my core, and I'm having to use my attention to stay focused and steady. With the breath, I can release the arms down, release the foot down, and slowly come out of the pose. You always want to do both sides so we don't feel unbalanced. So, balancing on the left foot, right foot up, place the foot to the inside of that thigh, hug in, use your breath, and then as you're ready, arms can come up. Big full stretch, softening the skin, increasing your stability, your flexibility, your strength, and your focus. So that is Vrikshasana or tree pose. So I'm going to come on out of that one. So very simple pose you can do, and it'll help you in golfing. I've had many golfers say it really helps them on their swing. Many skiers say it helps their knees. It helps people focus that are surfers. So it really can help increase your competence and your confidence in other sports. The next one we'll do is very simple. It's a warrior pose. So we'll take the feet wide, and you want a nice wide stance here, not as wide as the mat, but if you stretch your arms out, your ankles should come right about under the wrists. It's kind of a general marker. We'll go to the right, we'll turn the right foot out. We'll spread the toes, keep the feet well rooted. Deep breath in. Exhale, we'll bend the knee over the ankle. And we just pause right here, kind of feeling our body, getting that knee nice and bent. So it has the strength of a warrior. We're going to gaze down the fingertips of the right hand. We're going to keep the legs well steady, enjoying the quality of our breath. To inhale, we rise. To exhale, we turn to the other side. So again, notice how I start on the right side. I'll turn to the left. Breathing in. On the exhale, I move into the pose. I can always change my stance. I can widen it or narrow it. Your stance is the width of your feet. The chest is lifted. The breath is even. And the focus is steady. Good. I'll inhale to come up. I'll bring the feet back together. And I'll slowly walk them in and step them back to the center. One more pose here. And this is a nice pose that helps open the chest. So if you're on your phone a lot, if you're on your computer a lot, your shoulders tend to tip forward. And that can really kind of congest the heart center. It not only creates a lot of tension in the neck and shoulders, but it also disconnects you from that sense of self. So, very simple. You could do this at your computer desk, in fact. You'll interlace your fingers. You'll take the hands to the back of the head. We call this the occipital ridge, kind of at the base of the neck and the skull. You'll pull your shoulder bones back. So that action, head of the arm bones are back. The heart lifts up. So notice how the sternum is lifted, and then the head just presses back into the hands. You scoop your tailbone down, you enjoy your breath. And it feels so good. It's just like laying back in the beautiful summer sun at the lake. Keep lifting through your chest, using your breath, and then inhale back to center and slowly releasing the arms down. So those are 3 simple poses. You can do at home, you can do in your office, you can do anytime, anywhere. And again, yoga is for you. It's for everyone. You don't have to be flexible or strong to start the practice of yoga. Just give it a try. Again, it's helped me personally. I know many people that it's helped. The Yoga Alliance states that thousands and thousands of people have come to their program, have come to their credibility website, and it's changed multiple people's lives throughout the country, throughout the world. Eric Schiffman reports that yoga not only encourages a sense of strength and flexibility, but it just makes people feel better all around. So as you do the practice, you start to feel good, and there's nothing wrong with that. So again, to recap, yoga's for everyone. You can do it. It increases our strength, our flexibility, and our focus. And 3 easy poses. Remember, we did tree, we did warrior, and we also did a nice heart opener. Thank you very much.